The investigator over got pissed off that I was too smart for him. So so he got annoyed, and then by the time he was done complaining that the guy he was following without his consent or identify himself, go inside of his phone and scanning his phone or something. Yeah, apparently was sent on his call alarm, telling him like, yo, fuck away from me. I you ain't getting the message. So now he has other dumbasses over here. You only the other dumb white people over here. You tell them some shit and then eventually they're gonna go off into like hunting mode over here with their lame ass joke and the lame ass fucking affairs. They're like, you're the boy over here. Yeah, he's over here. Like, you go get the dog over here. I was like, yeah, we don't care about none of the stuff that's like related to like a law and order and none of this stuff on laptop. We just heard from somebody else that you're a jackass and then we just want to go off and participate into harassing you around the space. Because we're fucking crazy into my fucking space. I know. That's why I walk very slowly. Yeah, as your masters over here. And then I walk you inside your own society system over here that you call your courthouse, and then I throw your philosophy into your face. Your dumbass one day woke up one day and then decided to go off and like follow one random black guy that you heard from like other younger children. You didn't ask why is it that younger children are hanging out with like adults over the cyberspace here, and whether or not it's like pedophilia or some shit like that. Yeah, why is it that adults are hanging out with younger kids? Why would an adult go off and give a child alcohol and hang out with a child? Yeah, but somehow you follow a fake trend and then you heard Mr. Oliver is a bad guy. And then eventually you started something over like communication with the internet space. And then somehow you brought ghetto into it. Mr. Oliver walked to a neighbor. He said, fuck this guy over here, giving the middle finger. Yeah, and then somehow you believe that middle finger over here wanted for this guy to get out of his car for a gun. And then shoot at the house of Mr. Oliver and go off and chase Mr. Oliver down for like months and months out every single day to shoot up the fucking place with him. That was the argument that the fucking kids threw in front of you. And your dumbass as an adult over here, that should have known better. Fucking followed it because you're fucking fit. Yeah, you don't have a resistance. You don't have a resistance when it comes to like things that say to like not falling for peer pressure and like being a unique individual that can go off and like be neutral around the space. Apparently you're a weak ass bitch that fall to like weak ass psychological shit. And by the time the pressure is applied to your emotions and then you go off and you fucking stab the next person over here to go off and make sure that you can save yourself and then eventually the fucking crowd could. Imagine having soldiers like that inside your military. You will not have a military at all. I said by the end of the day. Yeah, I said by the end of the day. Now, because all it takes is for an enemy spy over here to go off and fucking make you feel that you're shit inside the domain of like some things over here. Because my system over here reward you based off skill and talent. They take the best to go off and work on like equipment and systems to go off and manufacture other affairs around that. They don't just select because of the fact that this person over here is popular. Yeah, and to more offense, they don't just go off and select people off popularity. They choose them based off. Imagine you had to choose between a surgeon that go off and have like I couldn't care less what they say about like they want you to have a failure in your life. If a nigga got like 100 surgeries and like eventually there's not a heart attack, there's not a failure in his surgery or something, then obviously they're gonna go after that nigga over to go off like be able to like upper in their heart or meanwhile, you're going after somebody that's popular that had like a 95% failure rate on heart surgery. That's fucking stupid. So I said by the end of the day, yeah, complaining that the champ over there has like multiple NBA championship back to back with like 0 loss. Gone off to claim that you cannot trust this basketball team because of the fact that they have not experienced a loss. That's all they're displaying to you. That they're like the main professors over here that continuously will go off and collect championships on the special. Yeah, I tell you, man, sometimes some of these dudes' philosophies are like so fucking stupid. I just go the other way myself. Right. So I said, in my case over here, navigate around, showcase how useless these people are, and the obsession to go off and make people feel into my things especially contradicts whatever philosophies that they spread about being good and like to a better tomorrow and future itself. Because I told you, with the many of these people poisoning the kids, increasing the heart risk failure with them, and then go off to rob them in their future. Complete garbage as a cult. Yeah, so I said in my case, the difference to that specifically is the oxygen tech with proper mask, and then a proper vehicle system and a proper house to go off and isolate one, especially, and then that you defend it from like the assault that's way to your health, and then once you connect to a Starlink system, a proper internet system, you can go off and do your work, especially all that will cost me like $10,000 on the special, while I continuously deal for the time being moving very slowly on the fucking special, so I could go off like finally fucking accelerate forward into a better human being that's like much more capable on the special. instead of being exposed to like these losers here that go off and work with the cop very silently, thinking that they fucking smart, and they go off and like fucking kill the entire. I told you, I really line up all these niggas here to go off and die in warfare. So, yeah, I was like, yo, fuck it, yeah, let it up into my offense station and let the old dude here go off and get his wish and kill the entire police network and the entire prison system inside of the middle war. So I'm exhausted with this shit and that mentality of these fucking losers here that try to go off and fucking take shit from. I was like, I don't want to affiliate with these niggas. I don't know these niggas, son. Yeah, but I said again, I called the cops on them. I called the FBI on them, and I told them that fucking crazy. I said, lame ass Mills here. Yeah, break inside my fucking phone in my house here to go off and copy my stuff. I still shit away from me and then go off like fucking. I don't know. I said I try to go that way. Yeah, inside my own space here, but then they still showed up and going to try to claim all sorts of shit. And that's way to like bullies, all that stuff like that. I'm like, oh, who's the bully you bullying? The guy that's talking to himself? I said, nigga, I'm running from until my first person outside. Yeah, that's right. You're just too pussy to go to prison. So you won't go off and get away with a clean crime. So you get the law enforcement to go off and like somewhat lower down the guard, allow you to go off and like fucking try to kill the person without you going to prison and nothing like that. Meanwhile, my ass over here has to go off and do the hardest fucking part of it, to go off and fucking kill you and fucking navigate around the fucking prison by blowing up the fucking prison system and demolishing the entire fucking government, doing World War III and then killing you in the fucking process. So yeah, I had to go off and do all that calculation in fucking prison. I said, you have no clue how hard that fucking was.